Hello students, let us solve the last question of your polynomials exercise 2.5. Take out your notebook and try to solve the question with me so that you can understand it better. So let us begin with the video. In today's video we will solve the 9th class mathematics. We are solving the polynomials of which is of chapter number 2 and exercise 2.5. We have left with only one question, that is a question number 16. So let us solve the question number 16. So let us solve the question number 16. The question number 16 is what are the possible expression of dimension of the cuboid whose volumes are given below. Here the volume of cuboid is given and we have to find the dimension. What are the dimension? Length. What is the volume of cuboid? The volume is length into breadth into height. So we have to find the length, breadth and the height of the cuboid. In question number 16 we have two subpart. The subpart first is volume of cuboid is given, which is 3x square minus 12x, and subpart 2 is the volume of cuboid is given. The volume of cuboid is 12ky square and 8ky minus 20. So if you look at the highest degree of variable, you will find that highest value of variable is 2. So our polynomial is quadratic polynomial, and we will solve it like last question we have solved the area of area of rectangle. So let us begin with the first subpart, which is very simple. Only one variable is there. So how we can solve that? The first subpart is 3x square minus 12x. The variable, there is 3x square minus 12x. What we can take the common, 3 is in the table of 3 and 12 is also in the table of 3, so we can take 3 as common. Other thing what is common there, x is common, so we'll take 3x and 3x as a common, so we are left with, after taking 3x out of both the term, what we get 3x into x minus 4. So we get here 3 into x and into x minus 4. So we get 4 terms in multiplication, which is exactly with the our formula. So 3 will be the possible expression for the length, x could be the breadth, and x minus 4 could be the height. So the possible expression for length is 3, the possible expression for the breadth is x, and the possible expression for the height is x minus 4. This is the x minus 4. This is the answer of our first subpart. So pause the video and try to solve the second subpart yourself before moving further. So let us solve the second subpart. In second subpart we have 12ky square plus 8ky minus 20k. Here we have two different variables, variable k and variable y, and here we have k and y, and here we have k. So 12 8 and 20 comes in the table of 4, so we can take 4 as common. What else we can take common? We can take common y, because sorry, we cannot take y because y is here. We find y, here we find y. What with 20 we don't have any y, so we cannot take y as a common, but we can take common. We have k common in with 3 terms, so we can take 4 and k as common. So what we get after taking 4 and k common, we uh, we are left with 4k into 3y square plus 2y minus 5, because when you multiply 4 into 3 you will find you will get 4 12ky square, and after multiplying by 4k to 2y you will get 8ky and 4k into 5 we get 20k. So this term and this term is similar. We can write this way. Now we have this expression, so we can use the middle term splitting method, and we have to find so what we can write? We can write that 12ky plus 8ky minus 20, 4k into 3y square plus 2y minus 5, this way. Now we have to split the middle term. We have to multiply this and this. What we get minus 15, and we have plus 2y. So we have to split this middle term in such a way that the product of the two numbers we get should be minus 15, and addition of those numbers should be plus 2. So what we get? We can take 5 and minus 2. What we get? Minus 3. What we get? We get, and we subtract 3 from 5, we get 2 positive, and when we multiply 5 and minus 3 we get minus 15. So how we can write? We can write this expression as 4k into 3y square minus 5y minus 3 and minus 5. We have split the middle term into 5 and minus 3, because when we multiply 5 into 3 we get minus 15, and when we add this term we get 2y positive. So now we have this term, and now we have to make the factors. We will use these two terms and these two terms together. So how we can make factor? We take the common from here, but we can take common from here. There is no table of any number which can be there in 3 and 5, so we have only y, so we will take y as common from here, and from here we cannot take y because this number don't have y. So what we take minus 1, because when we multiply this number we get this in the result. So we take minus 1 as common. So what we get? We get 4k, and take the square bracket, we get y as common into 3y plus 5 and minus 1 as common, so we left with 3y, and we take plus 5. Keep focus on here. We take 5 plus 5 because when we have to make minus 5 in the end, so when we multiply minus with minus 5 we get plus, so we have to take plus 5. Okay, so make the factor this term and this term is similar, so we take only one term, and but we have left with by minus 1. Make the factor by minus 1 is one factor and 3y plus 1 is a two factor. So what we have 4k into 3y plus 5 and y minus 1 as second factor. So if you look at the length into breadth into height, you will find that you have the term 4k 3y plus 5 and y minus 1. So our possible expression for the length is 4k, possible expression for breadth is 3y plus 5, and possible expression for height is y minus 1. This is the answer of our question number 16. With this we finish the chapter number 2. Hope you enjoyed the whole exercise. We shall meet in some other chapter and in some other video. Take care and thanks for watching.